Hello everyone and welcome back finally to episode 9 of our slow and immersive playthrough of Stellaris as Broken Shackles Origin on Grand Admiral difficulty with no scaling. And I believe we set our game to have at least half of our AIs as advanced AIs at the very start of the game. We made it to 2247 in the first 8 episodes. But it's been quite a while, probably about 6 weeks since I actually posted that episode, so let's take this episode, or at least a big chunk of it, just to recap who we are, who we're playing, and what have we done in the first almost 50 years of the game, and what is the state of the game currently. Now, we're playing as Assembly of Umikandra, where we started with the Broken Shackles Origin, which means this civilization began as a mutiny aboard a slaver vessel and is made up of a diverse group of pre-FTL species. That means initially we didn't have any technologies at all. We crash landed on this planet of Umikandra, hence we were known simply as the Assembly of Umikandra. And we've repurposed the slaver ship into whatever we could, into a kind of a temporary generator. We've kind of used the scraps. Also, we salvaged the ship for as long as we could to get some alloys and minerals, etc. But we have taken the ship apart and we have established ourselves solidly on Umikandra. You can see it spinning here in the background. A continental world where I think 9 or 10 of our different types of species from across the galaxy that have been enslaved by MSI. Then I think Minotaur Industries, an evil megacorp, I think they are, that has enslaved us and then was transporting us somewhere. We don't really know where, but we started a mutiny, and we crash landed here and taken control. We are, our civics are a beacon of liberty. This society is a shining beacon of light in a sea of darkness. Liberty and individual freedoms are held in the highest regard here. Our monthly unity plus 15%, empire size from pops minus 15%, and we have a council position of protector of liberty, empire effects per skill level, egalitarian ethics attraction plus 7.5%. There we are. We also have idealistic foundation. The society was founded on strong idealistic values. Whether the current government remains true to them or not, the people have not forgotten. So citizen pop happiness plus 10%. We also get a council position of Tribune of Rights, empire effects per skill level, pop amenities usage minus 1.5%. We are a direct democracy, of course. This government is a materialistic form of democracy where citizens use computer networks to vote directly on most matters regarding the state. And our governing ethics are, again, of course, fanatic egalitarian. Beware always those who would be despots, under the false presumption that their desires and agendas are somehow more imperative than those of their fellows. A society that does not see to the needs and rights of all its members is not a society, it is a crime indeed. And that is how we're going to roleplay this. We take our liberties very seriously. And we're materialist. As we reach for the stars, we must put away childish things, gods, spirits, and other phantasms of the brain. Reality is cruel and unforgiving, yet we must steel ourselves and secure the survival of our race through the unflinching pursuit of science and technology. And we get robot upkeep minus 10%, research speed plus 5%. And indeed, we welcome everyone in our nation, where we know how hard we had to fight for our freedom. We're under no illusion as to how the way this world works, right? Might makes right. That is the way this galaxy works. And we will protect ourselves until the last man. We are a beacon of liberty, and we have an idealistic foundation. Fanatic egalitarian, materialist, robots, anyone is welcome in our on Umikandra, right? As long as you're egalitarian, right? As long as you participate in our direct democracy, citizens take their rights seriously, right? And they know, again, that they need to be constantly vigilant against any tyrants or enslavers. Now, we're ruled by Chancellor Virpim Den Badir, who I believe was the original leader of our rebellion. And he's actually ruled us for 4 consecutive terms, or even this is his 5th consecutive term. He's 81 years of age now. But he's still, he will still live though. Still nice and healthy. Virpim Den Badir. He's level 4 official, giving us diplomatic. No, wait. Federal delegate. He's sector governor. Well, yeah, basically giving him a bunch of bonuses. But otherwise, he does have fertility preacher too. This leader feels strongly about securing and protecting agrarian food sources, giving us pop growth speed plus 5% and food from jobs plus 15%. He also has charisma. This leader is exceptionally charismatic, enforcing their will with ease. So no surprise, he became the leader of the rebellion and managed to actually organize all the species on board the slaver ship to rise up together. We get edicts upkeep minus 7.5% and edicts funds plus 15. He is, unfortunately, also a bureaucrat. This leader believes proper processes and duplicated paper trails are the marks of a well-run empire. Yeah, I mean, as he aged, I think this whole thing is kind of getting a little too big for him. And so, in an attempt to establish some form of control, as people often do, he's kind of layered up the bureaucracy across Umikandra, giving us empire size from pops plus 5%. It's fine, but his ethic is egalitarian, so that's good. He's an official. Yep, he's an advisor. He's on a council as well. So this way out, in terms of our demographics, we currently have 25 pops across 8 worlds. Really? No, that can't be right. So this is Oklar. Sorry, this is for this particular species type. So in total we have 103 pops right now. Okay, so let's not look at that screen then. Now, so this is who we are, right? Now let's have a look where we actually started from. So we started in the system of Umikandra Ogat, where we crash landed on the planet of Umikandra. And after we crash landed, the first thing we did was send out a science ship and even a few science ships and look for a way out of this constellation. As you can see, we've discovered that the constellation where we landed and where slavers were transporting us, probably to some asteroid to mine it, it's actually only had kind of one connection to the outside world in Rule, which we quickly took control of, then started to explore to Egror, which actually has a ruined Dyson sphere here. A ruined Dyson sphere. Despite its age, the megastructure's basic frame is largely intact. With the necessary technology and vast amounts of resources, the sphere could potentially be repaired. There we go. We just need 7,500 unity and 20,000 alloys. Okay, well, not sure when we're going to be able to do it, but it's still great. We then expanded kind of both ways, north and south. I think first north. We were lucky enough to find quite a few habitable planets, and we've already, as you can see here, this is quite unusual. We're playing on 0.5x habitable worlds, so minimum. I believe that's the minimum amount of habitable worlds. Maybe you're able to go to 0.25. But habitable worlds are rare, very rare across our galaxy. So we have been very lucky to find, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We already have 7 colonies. Plus we have another one, another Ublion, another colony here. And then I think we have more even. Yeah, we have 2 more that's potentially habitable later down the line perhaps. And we have Branama 3 here as well, a tropical world. So yeah, so a lot of colonies. Now the reason we were able to colonize them also quickly is because we have a diversity of species on our slaver ship, right? So if we go to species, we go showing empire species. Yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a pre-sapien, so we found these, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 different types of species of different biomes. So we were able to settle both, tundra, alpine worlds, arid, savanna worlds, desert worlds even we got. And continental worlds, which can obviously settle tropical and ocean worlds. So we have a bunch of species. We currently have 103 pops in total, with most of them are Oklar, but also Bzadi and Tavorite and Tuxcan species have almost equal number, 24, 24, and 20 for Tavorites. Otherwise, what else happened? So we colonized these worlds and we tried to push out and find other empires, and it took us quite a while to encounter our first empire. So we expanded all the way up north, ignoring for the time being these constellations that we knew are closed off from the outside world. We instead pushed and pushed and pushed until we, you know, found kind of a choke point to our constellations, and we found one in Monsoon when we met Mirish Union here. Now, Mirish Union here is ruled by Archon Vikal Cap. They are military junta. This government is a militaristic form of oligarchy where power rests with a council of high-ranking military officers who oversee all matters of state. And they're hegemonic imperialists. Hegemonic imperialists consider themselves the rightful rulers of the galaxy and will attempt to expand their empire by any means possible. Now, they have been harming our relations from this, I think, since we met them. We've been improving relations, trying to just keep the situation kind of in balance. They are belligerent. They have a belligerent stance. They are overwhelming in terms of fleet, science, and economy to us. I believe they already subjugated at least one other power. They are, however, egalitarian, so any society that does not embrace equality between its members, where an individual can rise to any position with enough hard work, is not only deeply unfair, but ultimately counterproductive. They are militarist. The only true virtues are courage and discipline, and channeled properly, they can overcome any obstacle. Therein lies true strength. Force withheld, a promise made. There we go, materialist. They are also just like us, so very similar. We're fanatic egalitarian, they're just normal egalitarian, or just and they're also materialists, just like us. Right, so they're all about as we reach for the stars, we must put away our childish things, gods, spirits, and other phantasms of the brain. Reality is cruel and unforgiving, yet we must steel ourselves and secure the survival of our race through the unflinching pursuit of science and technology. So here we are, and I think at the end of last episode where we realized, yeah, they've subjugated the Bibakian corporation, who, Bibaki is actually one of our peoples that were enslaved, aren't they? Oh, am I making this up? No. No, actually, maybe actually we got these through a migration treaty. I think I'm lying. Yeah, not sure. I don't think Bibaki were originally on our ship. Well, to be honest, no, actually they were. Hence, we have this little tracker here for the homeworlds that we need to find. These are the homeworlds of our species that were on our slave ship. Regardless, however, they are a megacorp. They are peaceful traders. They're mercantile, xenophile, and fanatic spiritualists, but they were subjugated by the Mirish Union that now stretches all the way down south. Now, we have been building up a station here, a Star Fortress level, so second level of the station with 4 hangar bays. We've also been building up defense platforms, currently building up a listening post here, just to be able to see what's going on and make sure we are always ready. Right, it's 14,000 strength, about as as strong as we could make this so far. We have a fallback plan here in Sjorberg for a Sjorberg station, again with similar defenses, which we will build up further once we get enough alloys. Otherwise, we've surveyed all these systems to the north here, and we are, I think, in the process of slowly colonizing them, except we're very low on influence, so we're kind of being very selective with what we colonize. But we will colonize systems that we will claim. Not even claim, what would you call it? Build starbase. We will occupy, I don't know, expand to. Right, so we still have this area here. We still have this area here. We have all the systems around our home planet over Mikandra. So we have plenty of kind of internal expansion, but we have reached kind of the limits of our outside expansion as we've hit upon the borders with Mirish Union here. And down in the south, we have also encountered the Council of Akmalakan. Now, the Council of Akmalakan, ruled by the chief presenter Slugri, is a theocratic oligarchy. This government is a spiritualist form of oligarchy where the political leadership lies in the hands of the leaders of the nation's most powerful religious factions, and they are evangelizing zealots. Evangelizing zealots seek to spread their faith across the galaxy and are not above using military might to force others to accept their beliefs. Oh, they're suspicious of us. They've closed our borders to us. We don't actually know much about them. We are building up, I believe, a spy network, although they have solid encryption. We are building up a spy network with them. They are rivaling Bilmacon's order, guaranteeing independence of a certain commonality. Otherwise, they have Casus Belli on was an order. Bibac is a target of Casus Belli from Bibacian Corporation and Bilmacosan order ideology. Okay, well, they're not at war with anyone, but they are on our southern flank on 2 spaces now. Unfortunately, we didn't make it here to block them off down here. We were kind of, well, actually, we didn't have enough influence, so we did manage to grab this habitable world at least, and I believe we're waiting for enough influence here to claim Tiblik as well, and then try and get Keb Daran as well. And then we'll see, maybe later down the line, we try to push them back if there is a war. On the other hand, here in Botane, we have built up a star fortress as well, building a listening post at the moment. We don't have enough influence to really push them back in and away from this constellation. What is this? Habinton Unified Worlds. Prime Minister Yum. What is this? Habint Unified Worlds. Wow, I don't even know who this is. Well, somehow... Who is that? I'm not sure what this is, guys. But somehow there's some sort of other system. Maybe this is from an event, I'm guessing, or an anomaly has appeared here. I didn't even see that before. But that is where we are, guys. So we also have another border here with... so who's this, for example? Oh, this is the Belmacosan order that was, to be honest, just devoured by... I don't remember. Oh yeah, so Belmacosan order here. Yeah, it was devoured by Miresh Union. So you see, there's a couple of systems here that have been disconnected from the main empire. So let's have a look at who these guys are. Belmacosan order, a theocratic dictatorship. They're a theocratic dictatorship. This government is a spiritualistic dictatorship ruled by a single individual in a hierarchical power structure supported by their official state religion. They are xenophobic isolationists. Xenophobic isolationists want little to do with the rest of the galaxy, preferring to stay within their borders and have as few dealings with aliens as possible. Yes, they were isolationists, so we were never really worried about them. And unfortunately, however, yeah, they're xenophobe. The stakes could not be higher as we reach into the vast uncharted expanses of the galaxy, for we are gambling with the very survival of our species. Never trust the alien. Its false smile hides an unknowable mind. They are pacifists. Conflict as a means to an end is a ridiculous concept. It is by nature destructive, destroying what was to be obtained or giving room to grow that which was to be destroyed. Spiritualists, there are those who think it behooves us to remember how tiny we are, how pointless our lives are in this vast, uncaring universe. What nonsense. The only truth we can ever know is that of our own existence. The universe, in all its apparent glory, is but a dream we all happen to share. Okay. Yeah, well, we could be allies. They also have overwhelming fleet power compared to ours. And they got superior technology level, equivalent economy now. They only have 2 colonies, though. Let's go ahead. We could establish embassy. I mean, we need all eyes we can get, but they're actually currently in a war with Akmalakan, Bilmacosan territorial invasion. Yeah, I think they've been beaten by Mirish Union, and now Council of Akmalakan is probably, nibbling at them as well. So I'd say Bilmacosan order is as good as gone, frankly. Now, further down south here, we do have the Minamar Specialized Industries, and those are the people who enslaved us. These guys, Chief Executive Officer Paula Equitia. They're a mega corporation. This government is a form of plutocratic oligarchy where the entire state has been organized as a massive commercial enterprise overseen by a board of directors. They're a benevolent corporation, styling themselves as a benevolent corporation. Minamar Specialized Industries offers technological advancement to underdeveloped civilizations. Thanks to the company's aggressive usury in a galaxy-expanding pool of indentured labor, shareholders are guaranteed a handsome return on investment. Oof, and we'll still hold a grudge against them. I mean, we do not think they're a benevolent corporation. They've enslaved various species across the galaxy. But we will rebuild and we'll come back to them. We also have the Azantian Directorate here. They're an executive committee. This government is a materialistic form of oligarchy. where a powerful bureaucracy governs the state and guides the citizenry towards productive and meaningful goals. They are hegemonic imperialists, however. Hegemonic imperialists consider themselves the rightful rulers of the galaxy and will attempt to expand their empire by any means possible. They are fanatic materialists. Although it hurts, we must grow up and put aside our outdated notions of morality. There is no divine spark granting special value to a living mind. No object has any intrinsic value apart from what we choose to grant it. Let us embrace the freedom of certitude and achieve maximum efficiency in all things. They're also militarists. The only true virtues are courage and discipline. When channeled properly, they can overcome any obstacle. Therein lies true strength. Force withheld, a promise made. So they're also belligerent, so at least though they were separated from them by the Council of Akmalakan. There are also a bunch of these guys of Faxeran commonality, again another military junta, hegemonic imperialists. There's also the Urzo Incorporated, Urzo Mega Corporation Peaceful Traders. Let's go ahead and establish an embassy with them at least. What about these guys? Yeah, we can't even establish an embassy with them. But we do have our borders closed to these guys, so that's good. So they can't just slip past and establish colonies. I believe we also have, yeah, borders closed with these guys. So here we are. There's one constellation left here where we got ancient mining drones sitting around. We do want to push through here eventually and grab these two habitable planets. We've been very, very, very lucky with our start, I think, so far. There's lots of planets we will colonize if we have at least 4 more. I don't know, there's actually, in fact, there's more here even. Yeah, so we've been extremely lucky, and not well. However, that means, you know, we kind of need another 50 years to really ramp this up to full speed and maybe try to compete. While that is happening, our strategy is we're focusing on unity, and we did unlock quite a few traditions, I believe. Yep, and here we are. So we've gone with discovery first, and we got to boldly go. For survey speed, we've done science division for extra research alternatives, extra science leaders, and that's it. And we kind of stopped there. We moved on to expansion since we had to expand quickly. So we got reach for the stars. The frontiers of our star nation are being pushed ever forwards. Soon, nothing in this galaxy will lie beyond our grasp. Starbase influence cost minus 10%, and we are pretty short on influence, and we still have plenty to colonize, so we really need it. We also got colonization fever. Colonization fever seems to have gripped the populace. Their enthusiasm and patriotic fervor draws additional population to new colonies, and this has benefited us, you know, massively. This one perk. I mean, we already have 7 colonies, and we'll get at least 4 more. So that's just easily 7 plus 4, 12 extra pops, and it matters that there are more pops at the start, so we've been able to establish our colonies much faster. We also have a new life. A new life awaits our citizens in the off-world colonies, a chance to begin again in a golden land of opportunity and adventure. With the help of an aggressive marketing campaign, the less fortunate elements of our society will be flocking to our colony ships, which gives us pop growth speed plus 10%. Again, massive for us, because our real hope is to turtle up, grow these colonies by growing our population, expand our economy, and then kind of just turtle, hold our ground. You know, we have more than enough to succeed in this galaxy. We just need to hold our ground and survive for the first at least 100 years and prepare, you know, build up our star bases and fleets and economy. Now, we also gone with prosperity. There's no better indicator of the success or failure of a star nation than the strength of its economy. How true. And here we've gone with administrative operations as our empire continues to grow, eliminating corruption and inefficiencies of critical importance. These credit drains must be plugged. And we got building and district upkeep minus 10%. We have creative collectives. By creating a system of autonomous, self-organizing collectives to run our factories and schools, we can greatly improve the productivity of our industries. And we have interstellar franchising. A focus on franchising allows even the most mundane planet to open thriving, dynamic businesses, providing local jobs and increasing trade value. So we get upkeep from job minus 5% here. And we have specialist pop resource jobs plus 5%. That means all the metallurgists producing our alloys and our artisans producing consumer goods all get 5%. So excellent scientists also, I think. So, I mean, any culture workers, amenities, anyone like that. Doctors. from our gene clinics, anyone. Standard construction templates we also got. As technology advances and becomes ever more complex, new demands are placed on our workforce. By using standardized construction templates, our workers can build things without necessarily having to understand the finer points. Buildings and districts have their build cost reduced by 10% or build speed increased by 25%. Now we have, it would be nice to finish this and get a perk. Yes, it would be. However, we've gone for unyielding as we realized towards the kind of last maybe episode or two that we are running into two empires that are overwhelmingly powerful and belligerent. So we're going to need to turtle up here. So unyielding, the galaxy is vast and full of dangers. Now we got starbase capacity +2 and starbase upgrade speed +50%. So we will try to complete this, I think, because that will give us defense platforms cap +50%, starbase upkeep -20%, and grant access to the Martial Alliance version type. Okay, that's not that important, but if we do find a good ally, we will try to do that. Now, we have picked defensive zeal. When it comes to the defense of our territories and existence, our fervor will surely be felt by our enemies. Starbases and defense platforms have their hull points and damage increased by 33%. So we are heavily reliant right now on starbases and defense platforms. Why is that? Because they're much more efficient than fleets to build in terms of alloys. They're much less expensive and provide much more firepower. So any bonuses to those is really our only chance. I mean, we do have a fleet, but you know, wait, where's our fleet? Do we even have a fleet? We do have a fleet, don't we? Yeah, we do have actually fleet, but we have maybe what, 2,500 of fleet altogether. Right, and here we have 14,400 in defense. Not even sure that's still enough, so we need to be very careful. Now we also have a fortress doctrine. Constant vigilance is ingrained in the Umikandra consciousness. So long as our guard does not drop, our enemies will never be able to take us by surprise. We have again starbase capacity +2, upgrade speed cost now -50%, and defense against hostile operations, sabotage starbase facility +4. That doesn't really matter that much. Otherwise, yeah, we're waiting 48 months and let's see, maybe we'll go resistance is frugal. Defense army health, I really hope it won't come to this. But we'll see. We have never surrender, orbital bombardment. Yeah, hostile claim influence cost +25%. That would be nice to make it more costlier for the AI to make claims on us. But I'm not sure that will stop them though. They could just go for vassalization, because they're I think most likely to go for vassalization. I hope the music is not too loud, guys. I kind of feel it might be getting too loud. Let's get back. Let me turn it down a little bit. And then we also have Bulwark of Harmony. These will be useful later down the line for sure, but right now, maybe I think we just grab these two. Although, I mean, defense platform caps +50% would be nice if we completed this, but it's pricey. And Bulwark of Harmony will give us, while in the defensive war with another empire, ship build speed is increased by 33%. In addition, the ship fire rate is increased by 15% for ships within your borders. Again, this one is very nice, and the total perk is very nice. These two, not so much. I mean, although we do have, you know, defense armies will produce half a unity point, so that's kind of a good one, because we probably will build fortresses on each one of our planets, because that will be a great source of naval capacity for us, right? And those will produce defense armies. An alternative, maybe we also want the espionage tree as well, but we'll see. We're kind of running out of trees now. We only have 3 left. We need 1 for ascension, and then we have 2 left. So we'll see. 48 months. We are producing good amounts of unity. Obviously, we are consuming a lot too, so our unity progress has slowed down. But, you know, we're going to try to keep that up. Now, in terms of technologies, where is it? Technologies, sorry. Yeah, in terms of technologies, now we are researching quantum energy states for better, you know, energy credits from technicians. We are also doing society arcane deciphering, reverse engineering minor artifacts. Hopefully that will help us get some tech, because we actually found quite a few artifacts, as we have a good archaeologist, and we've been doing a lot of excavation sites and a lot of anomalies too after we've surveyed all these systems. We do need to actually survey everything, these internal expansion opportunities, but we're not in a rush to do that since we don't have enough influence to claim them anyway for now. We're also doing engineering research in ceramo metal armor for level 2 armor. Now, in terms of what we have already researched, we got gravitic sensors, we got self-evolving logic, we got disruptors, and we'll probably rely on disruptors to fight the enemy. We'll refit our fleet eventually. We got field manipulation, so we already have the second tech for the energy credits, since our economy is doing okay, right? But we have geared it as much as we could to alloys, since we need to build up those star bases and fleets to defend ourselves. Otherwise, there is no empire. But there are some imbalances that we're gonna need to fix. We did get moats already. We're exploiting astral threads, and we have quite a few these astral threads that we've been kind of mining for these, whatever they are, astral threads, I guess they are. But there are rifts, I believe. Yeah, we have an astral rift here. I believe we are researching it and trying to get into it, kind of doing some research on it. And I think we already even activated a couple of bonuses. But this is a new feature with X expansion, and all I've played of that expansion, guys, is the 8 episodes of this series. I haven't touched it. We've got FTL inhibition, importantly, so now our star bases and planets will stop enemy fleets from moving unless the planet is conquered, or not even conquered, but I think if war devastation goes above 50% or 25% or 75%. So if they bombard the planet enough, it will turn off the FTL inhibitor eventually, or if they destroy the starbase or take it over. We do have improved deflectors, fusion reactors. We obviously have capacity subsidies, research speed, physics research. From researchers upgrade, we got blue lasers, and here was our first few research techs, the research labs, some of the basic shields, etc., etc. Now, which doesn't appear. We still don't have destroyers. Oh, so this is physics research. Now, in terms of our society research, we do have colonial centralization. Apparently, it was the last thing we researched. As our planets get bigger and we can actually make use of the planetary capital, especially on our home world or capital world. We have leader lifespan plus 10 years, society research, edicts, gene clinics, which we started to build, habitability, which applies to all of our planets, which is great for us. Pop growth speed here, naval capacity from soldier jobs, from ground defense planning. We have the global defense grid for fortresses. So again, will be useful for, so you see here, prox job production from each fortress. Although that will take a moat, but it will give us 24 naval capacity. So we will rely on this, actually, to produce naval capacity, although we still need alloys for that. And if we take the unyielding tree, it will give us a lot of unity as well. So kind of, doing both at the same time will be good for us. We've got pop growth speed, we got, obviously, planetary unification and, dense jungle clearing. We did get xenolinguistics as well for small amount of influence and first contact speed, so we did try to make as many contacts gain as much influence that way, and obviously all the basic techs here. Now, in terms of our engineering, you got geothermal fracking for minerals, as we've been running at low, I would say. We did get the destroyers. We got defense platform hull points, rare tech, so excellent. We've also got modular engineering for our star bases, planetary builds plus 25%. We got afterburners, we got starhold priority, we got missiles, we got powered exoskeletons, because we will want to build robots. We do have plenty of population growth, but we want to get robots as well, because we need every worker we could possibly find. Mining stations, basic strike craft again. We got corvettes, build cost, build speed kind of tech, standardized corvette patterns. And we got the corvettes themselves we had to research at the very start, because we started even without those. And these kind of basic techs here. So there we are with our research, I guess, or society. We've talked about our government. So we have unlocked the Tribune of Rights. We do have that. That's populous amenities unit minus 1.5%. We have our Chancellor here. We have our Head of Research as Kunrik den Armok. I believe she's been there for a while, so it's a she. She's got the Hyper Focus, so Research Speed plus 6%, and she's got Champion of the People, Happiness plus 3%. We do have this Minister of State that's not really giving us much, to be honest. Okay, we are clearly 0 months before agenda is ready, is favored society. What will that give us? Specialist pop production output plus 5%. When we launch it, resources from jobs will give us plus 20%. Okay, and we have impenetrable border running. So starbase hull points, upgrade plus 20%, upgrade cost minus 20%, war exhaustion minus 20%, increased chance of starbase research options. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, well, for another 2.3 years it's going to be running. We do have mapped the star edict for faster service speed, anomaly discovery chance +1, plus 10%. We can probably turn that off soon, maybe try and change that for something else, although we still have plenty of edict capacity left. Yeah, who do we have? We have also Pendermden Vargos as our Minister of Defense. And he's got Defense Engineer, Defense Platform Damage plus 15%, Defense Platform Hull Points plus 10%. This leader focuses on making orbital defenses into an impenetrable wall of death against potential invasion forces. So there we are again, great for us. I mean, he is 90 years old though, so I'm a bit scared. Losing that bonus will hurt us, and we need everything we can on our star bases, everything we can get. Now, Durim Den Badir, she is our Tribune of Rights, and she's got Spycraft 2. Some commanders prefer to use more subtle methods by employing spies and informants rather than brute strength, giving us infiltration speed plus 25% and operation cost minus 10%. She's also got the politician trait, giving her council agenda speed plus 5%. And this leader has an affinity for politics and is well versed when it comes to fiery debates of fiery. Yeah, so she's got Spycraft and politician. Yeah, this guy's a defense engineer. Our leader is fertility preacher, charismatic leader, and a bureaucrat. And our head of research has got hyper focus, and he's champion of the people. So that way, in terms of our government situation log, I guess, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Species, not really necessary. Let's go have a look at our planets and see how we're doing. Yeah, we're kind of running low, not kind of, but we are very much running low on minerals. Even though we have to kind of build, right, to make use of that population that keeps growing. Let's have a look. Omikandra here, our empire capital. Where is that? That's here, at the center of the map. So this is a 21 continental world, 85% habitability. Right, continental preference, atmospheric filtering, giving us plus 5%. Now this doesn't count as a home world because it is not a home world. We just crash landed on this. This is just an additional malus. For all other empires, habitability on the capital world is, I think, always 100%. Now we have built this world up into built industrial districts to the max. We'll probably switch over some of the generator, agriculture, and mining districts over to industrial districts here as well. We have 3 research labs. Of course, we would like more, but we can't really afford them because we had to build an alloy foundry and industrial districts to occupy our population. We have plenty of mining jobs here, so not much really here to build. We're kind of low on amenities. I mean, it would be nice to build gene clinics here. That would be very nice. Get that pop growth speed up, right? Yeah, get the pop growth speed up here. And get the amenities in. So yeah, this would be nice. This would be really, really nice. At the same time, we do need to kind of scale this planet up and just get more. Yeah, we'll get more credits, more minerals. Yeah, so definitely potential to scale our economy, but we need pops. And and yeah, I guess maybe we do build gene clinics here next. That's a potential good move. Now in Rule Prime, just next door, we did have a 22 size tropical world with 80% habitability and plenty of agricultural space. So this is our agri world, and we did build a research lab here because we had extra pops. We do have gene clinics here as well to fill out this planet as fast as we could. We have been kind of running a little low on food, so hopefully we get another pop here soon and put it into farmers. There is a little bit, yeah, there's scope for mining districts here as well, but generally more of an industrial world too. Not a lot of huge scope for, well, I guess we could be 8 and 8, yeah, so it should be a food and mineral world, so that's 8 and 8, that would be 16, and another 4 plus 2, another 6 of something else. We'll see. We even built an industrial district here. Maybe that was a mistake, to be honest, but fine. For now it works. Yeah, it probably was a mistake, to be honest. We should have built this on our home planet. and instead built food here. That's what we should have done. Not sure what I was thinking at the time. Unknown. We also need to actually upgrade our home planet to planetary capital. I just saw this little sign here. Yeah, so we need minerals. We need, what, 570 for this. And we need gene clinics as well. And that's another 210. So we need 1,000 minerals just for our capital world. But in any case, jobs are available. Pops are growing, so we're scaling in. What's our pop growth here? 3.6. And our capital world, 5.98. Excellent. We also do have Orville in this sector. Now, Orville is just a size 10 continental world. Yeah, scaling into an energy. It's a generator world, focusing on energy production. Again, we do have a research lab here, just one, and gene clinic here. Not sure what I was thinking. I guess physics research from technicians. Yeah, I guess it's okay. This is a great, excuse me, Orville. Yeah, a great technician world, really. Soldier. Sorry, why do we have soldiers here? Could we? Not really sure. Yeah, we don't need the naval capacity, so let's go ahead and remove that, frankly. Where did these soldiers come from? I think there is some sort of event here. Hostile fauna? No. Okay, let's fix this up. Yeah, I'm not sure what was going on here. Why are these like a priority over technicians? Really not sure. Not sure what's going on here. I'm a little bit afraid that there was some sort of... I'm a little bit afraid that there was a reason for this, and the reason for that is some sort of event that we had to, like, maintain these soldiers. Because what is giving these soldier jobs? Yeah, you see, like, they kind of... I think we're going to leave them here. I think there was a reason. There was a reason for this. So let's just scale. Yeah, unfortunately, let's scale into these technicians because we need gold. We also need housing, actually. Oh dear. Okay, we need another 300 minerals. We need. Now we do have Astral Prime in the Astral sector. Here we're building up planetary administrations as we just made it to 10 pops. This is a 12-size tropical world with the lesser evil. Thanks to science, the population enjoys positive effects of the cave shroom spores here. Population growth rate plus 20%. Excellent. Although growth progress is 0.6 because of migration minus 2.5. Ugh. Okay, so rough. Well, I guess stability is low. Yeah, let's see. We do have gas plant engineers here. We do have minerals here. No other jobs. Hopefully once this gets built up, we actually get some jobs. Not sure. Yeah, I guess we build more mining districts here. Another 120. Another 120 minerals that we need. Okay, let's see how this develops. Okay, and in our frontier sector, which doesn't even have a governor yet, nor does it really even have a sector. Can we create a new sector for this? Yep, thank you. That's Impan. And it's got high quality minerals. So this is an 8-size tundra world. It says we designated it as a mining world. Got high quality minerals here. An abundance of high quality minerals in this planet's crust makes mining here a lucrative business. It's also got docile migrating forests and forest fire currently will expire in 8 years. A forest fire resulted in a stampede by this world's wandering forests, causing temporary damage to several farming regions. Okay, so we do actually have a farming agriculture district. I'm not sure what I was thinking when I built this. It wasn't the greatest idea. I think this should be entirely focused clearly on mining districts. Unfortunately, we are kind of blocked off here by a noxious swamp and massive glacier. What's this? Max generated districts? Max mining districts. Yeah, we need glaciers. We need to remove this thing. Okay, we do get docile migrating forests. Microphones added improving society research on this planet. Okay. It does give us 20% society research from jobs plus 20%. Okay. Scope to build a research lab here, but that will be later down the line. It's only 7 pops, so we're still building up from a colony. Another mining district would be nice here. Yep. Okay. Then we have, so this is Impan here. This was Orville, right? So this is our home planet, Rule Orville that we've seen. Impan. Now, Hestamore Prime. Is this okay? That's kind of tucked away here. 15 size Savannah world. 8 pops. So again, not a full-fledged colony yet, just a reassembled ship shelter. So we're gonna need to upgrade that. Designated as a generator world. Create new sector. Well, let's see. We're gonna create new sector once we unpause here, and we'll move that there. Okay, plenty of jobs still. Pops are growing. Everything is okay. It's going to be a generator world. Clearly, why? Because you got poor quality minerals here, so no point in building mining districts. No, can we build a lot of mining districts here? It is unknown if this planet simply formed this way, or as if some unknown race once stripped it of its more valuable resources. However, we do know that the minerals present on this planet are of unusually poor quality. It's also got predatory plants. Society research from jobs plus 10%, habitability minus 10%. But we're actually at 100% for our species for Zadi, so that's good. Vicious megaflora dominates this planet's landscape, creating opportunities for research, but also dangerous obstacles for any inhabitants. Okay, so this will be our generator credit world. We do have then Petron Prime, and that's tucked away all the way south here. Only 2 pops, so I think this is our most recent colony. Yeah, nobody really here, just the 2 colonies, so desperately need a district here. What could it be? Atmospheric hallucinogen. Biological pop happiness, plus 5%, lithoid pop happiness, physics research from jobs plus 10%, worker pop resource output minus 5%, unfortunately. The air of this planet contains a natural hallucinogen. While this does keep people happy, and indeed seems to aid the visualization of some of the more esoteric physics problems, it also distracts people from other work. Okay. Well, let's see, what do we need more of here? I guess we'll have 5 generators. This is kind of a bit of everything. It's a 10-sized world. I guess we make it a generator world, I guess, and then we'll have to exchange that money for minerals. Yeah. Okay, we're kind of halfway towards a pop here, so we kind of do need to build something here. Another 120 we need. Well, yeah, past this 150, yeah, so it's about 1,500 minerals. Okay, and we are colonizing Petron Secundus, which is, hang on, sorry. So we got Petron, okay, so Petron Prime and Petron Secundus we are colonizing. These are 2 of our newest colonies. Okay, well, that is where we are right now, guys. Now, hostile fleets present. What is that? What is this? Incoming asteroid. Are we on our way to destroy it? I really hope. And our main fleet under the commandership of Zonda is stationed here in this Sauria station. Task force. Yep, we are on our way to destroy this asteroid, and these 2 are just reconnecting. So let's go ahead and unpause, maybe at a slow speed. Ooh, yeah, I believe at the end of the previous episode also the galactic, let's just pause for a second. The galactic community was formed, and so various nations have joined the galactic community, and we have now discovered them. Let's have a look at the galactic community. Now, we can't propose anything because we don't have enough influence. But let's see how this kind of plays out. Where are we? Okay, well, we're not the lowest. Belma calls an order is lower, of Foxen commonality, and Avalonian clans. Just above us is the United Bellissman hierarchy and Bubakian corporation. Well, we're definitely solidly in the bottom quartile. What can I say? All of these have been subjugated or kind of squished in between empires. Yeah, we really need to scale. Habitat Unified Worlds, Minima Specialized Industries, Council of Akmalakan. Oh, 2.3. Well, this is it's not one of the leaders. That's positive. However, they are like the mid-tier powers. Mirish Union and Akmalakan Council. Okay. Okay, we got the Good Gun Necromages as well. We got Akano Khanate. We have the Avalonian Imperium, Azantian Directorate, Urzo Incorporated. Okay, doesn't sound like there are a lot of democracies out there. So we're gonna have to be the beacon of liberty in this galaxy, guys. Now, I think our immediate priority is to wait for that influence and grab Tiblik and then wall ourselves off, along this line from the Council of Akmalakan. Otherwise, yeah, we're just building up saving alloys, building up defense platforms. That's that. Let's go ahead and read this archaeological site event. Beautiful bubble. Fire in the sky. The history of Bithynia. Let's go. Where is this? Oh, here it is. The history of Bithynia 5 and its lost civilization was uncovered, and although tragic by galactic standards, it was sadly typical. A civilization arose, growing in technical sophistication, if not social and political harmony. Eventually, they created the tools of their own destruction, and then used them. If the fate of this world and its denizens was not unique, there was something that was, and it captured the imagination of our scientific minds. The ceaseless aurora borealis effect dancing unperturbed above all the devastation. Upon closer study, the aurora effect in the sky displayed repeating patterns, which defies all previous knowledge of weather systems. Is there some message here? Keep digging. Okay. Well, look, maybe there is a secret message there, something for us to learn. Now let's go ahead and unpause. I'll save a normal...
Council agenda ready.
Normal speed, okay. Council agenda ready, we just seen this. So this is what? Favored society. Resources from jobs, yes. Specialist. Pop resource output, yes. Let's launch this straight away. We need to fix our economy right now. Now, what agenda shall we work on preparing for the next 90 months? Oh, 90 months, so that's 5 years. 60 months is 5 years. Plus another 48 months. Yeah, so this is about 5 plus 3, about 8 years. Evolving society for the unity? I think so, to be honest. Give and take. Faction approval. Faction unity gain. Not so sure about. We're kind of doing pretty well on the factions, yeah. I'd rather just get the flat 40%. Right? With give and take, we'll gain faction approval plus 10%. We'll gain egalitarian ethics attraction plus 10%. Faction, and when launched, faction approval plus 25. Difficult to say really which one will bring more unity, frankly. I don't know. Maybe it's give and take. Our political climate must encourage compromises and respect for differing views. We'll also get egalitarian ethics. So basically we'll have more pops flowing to egalitarian faction. They will have higher approval, therefore giving us more unity, and unity in general will increase. So faction approval, and here we'll get monthly unity plus 10%. So just plus 7 unity. Whereas here we'll gain faction approval plus 10% for both of these. Let's maybe try this one. Our political climate. What else do we have? Infinite opportunities, citizen pop happiness. Let's promote and celebrate our technological achievements. Not too strong right now, I don't think. That's just gonna give us all resources, basically. Everything, all the output of pops plus 4% while it's getting prepared, and then 10% thereafter. Progressive growth. This is only for mechanical pops, and we're not producing any mechanical pops right now. Reorganized council we could do. We could change this Minister of State job, council position to the what is it, Tribune of Rights, but we also have another one based on our ethics, which I think is a better one, because this one doesn't really give us anything, to be honest. Or we could do superior colonies, colony development speed. No, but this is young colonies get planetary build speed. We're currently constrained by minerals, so I wouldn't really want the build speed. It's not the speed that's really the constraint, it's the pop growth and our minerals. Let's go ahead and do give and take, and then we'll do evolving society afterwards. Egalitarian ethics attraction plus 10%, and then later we'll gain approval plus 25, faction unity plus 25, and egalitarian ethics plus 40%. I think maybe let's do evolving society first, just to flat more unity, and then we'll do give and take. Or do we because we'll have more pops afterwards. They'll probably spread among factions. So let's do give and take first. Let's do this one. We haven't tried it. Let's at least try it. Okay, let's go ahead and unpause.
Initiating communications.
There you go. Oh, actually, sorry, that was probably a silly thing to do. Wait, I thought this was the approval. No, sorry, this is how many pops support these. This is the approval, so we didn't really get any approval here. Fact, egalitarian. So yeah, so all we got was 10 approval. No, to be honest, can we just change this actually to evolving society? Let's change it to evolving society. Yeah, that was a bad idea. Because all we got was 10% here. I thought it would be 10% to both. So we already have 100% approval for the Citizens for Freedom Party. And we need that unity right now, to be honest. Now, asteroid has been destroyed. The asteroid that was heading towards Vilth 1 has been destroyed before it could reach the planet's surface. What fragments reached the atmosphere burned up safely before they could cause any harm. Aside from having witnessed what must have been a spectacular meteor shower, the pre-FTL aliens of the Tuxcan Society have no idea how close to extinction they just came. Nor will they. Minerals gain 2,000, increase awareness by 5. So increasing awareness refers to Vilth. So this is actually one of the species. So this is a pre-sapient species here. Where are these? Where are you, Vilth? I don't see you. There you are. They're the Tuxcans. They're actually part of our empire. So we found one of our homeworlds. There is a dead god here. The corpse of some gargantuan alien creature keeps silent vigil in orbit over this planet. Now, I believe they're actually very much aware of us. I think this was the planet where a rogue scientist has ran away to. No, wait, hang on. Where does we see this? So pre-FTL civilization. This civilization has advanced into the equivalent of an early industrial age. Electricity and internal combustion engines are gradually coming into widespread use, while urbanization increases at a rapid pace. Well, where is like the... There it is. Tuxcan Society. See, so we're not really talking to them yet. They're an industrialist. They're questioning. The pre-FTL civilization is beginning to question what might exist beyond their star system. They are partially aware about us. The civilization is partially aware of the existence of life in the galaxy. Something is out there, but what? At the start of the month, their awareness was 39. Oops. Okay, they have atmospheric pollution, increasing urbanization. They're xenophobe and militarist. We do want to bring them into our kind of society. But we are just, I think we're only allowed to do passive observation. So we'll see how this pans out. Now, what do we have here? Established embassy. Urzor Incorporated has agreed. Cordial unavailable. Okay, let's see how that develops. They are mercantile. Where are they? Not too far from us. I mean, all things considered. Okay, fleet combat stats. That was our station, just destroyed the asteroid. So then, let's go ahead and... Okay, we did get our science ship back, it seems. Where is this? No, sorry, he's still missing in action, is he? Missing in action, yeah. Fine. Must be due to an event. Now, this guy can just... Let's just stay here. Okay, he didn't even make it out. Let's just enter orbit. This is our kind of second fleet we're building up. Let's leave that be. Now, Avalorian clans. Assembly of clans. This government is a militaristic form of democracy where all free clan warriors can make their voices heard. They're hegemonic imperialists again. Hegemonic imperialists consider themselves the rightful rulers of the galaxy and will attempt to expand their empire by any means possible. Cordial relations to us, militarist and fanatic materialists. Although it hurts, yeah, we must grow and put aside our outdated notions of morality. Man, these are kind of like Avatar guys. Militarist, but they are materialist though, rather than spiritual. The only true virtues are courage and discipline. Yeah. Establish embassy. Fine, let's agree. Where are these Avalonian Imperium? Right, let's see. We'll get some info on them. They are authoritarian and xenophobe, despotic empire.
Construction complete.
Did we click on... No, Avalonian clans we just clicked on. So there are Avalonian clans, and there are also Avalonian Imperium. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, so we finished construction of the listening post.
Initiating
Doesn't look
communications.
like we're in any immediate danger here. Crackdown. While it cannot be denied that the intoxicating effects of Petron Prime's atmosphere are enjoyable and even helpful in some cases, there is pressure from the more conservative parts of the assembly of Mikandra to crack down on the possibly addictive gases. This is on Petron Prime. No, leave Petron Prime as it is or shut it down. Hallucinogen removal. I feel like we do need to remove it, guys, right? We can't just have like a hallucinogen running on our colony. Issue special project. Yeah. Can be denied the intoxicating effects of Petron Prime's atmosphere are enjoyable and even helpful in some cases. It's a tent-sized world. Do we want them to be happy? No, I think let's shut it down.
Log updated.
Let's shut it down.
Initiating communications.
Let's go ahead and pause, guys. We actually come up on the hour. But it was good to get back into this. I will record the next episode straight away as well. So I hope you enjoyed it. Hope we got, you know, a recap going. We're all now on the same page. Maybe there's a few more things to recap and just get back into this empire. But yeah, I'm hugely excited for this, guys. And as I mentioned in episode 1, Stellaris is actually by far my favorite Stellaris, my favorite Paradox game. By far the one that I've spent most time with. I think I'm up to like 800 hours now. It is by far, in fact, of all video games I have on Steam, I mean, with me playing Victoria 3 on this channel, I mean, I've gone up on that for like 200 hours. That's probably like, and then I have probably like 300 hours in XCOM 2 and 800 hours in Stellaris. This is by far my most played game ever, my favorite game ever, my favorite Paradox game. I love it, and I mean, it's incredible what Paradox has done to it in 3.10. And I love this start, Broken Shackles. I've played it myself many times. It's really one of my favorites because every decision here matters. It can go any way. I mean, again, here we're super lucky that we're able to grab this much space and this many planets. It's actually crazy how many planets we grabbed. But you will see still, it might not be enough. And we might have expanded too quickly. That's another thing I'm afraid of. If we expanded too quickly and we can't defend this territory, then Mirish Union is going to have us for lunch very soon. We'll see, though. We'll see, guys. I'm really excited. I hope you are too. Thanks a lot for watching. Sorry, one last thing. Well, I should have said that at the start, but I changed the GUI settings because I'm on a new PC. Let me know if these are too small, you couldn't read the text, and I will increase the size of the UI and the text. But thanks a lot for watching, guys. I really hope to see you in the next episode. I'm really excited for the series. Thanks for watching. Bye for now, though.